Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. No, we're not rolling first thing in the morning. It is still the same day as we dropped off that tanker right there. Instead of wasting our time in the morning and killing our clock, I figured we head on over to the garage right across the way and upgrade our truck all the way as far as we can without doing the paint job, because the paint job, like I said, that requires the side skirts, which are not available until level 21, and we are still level 20 here. There we go. Let's park this up, turn off the engine, and let's go to truck configuration here. Alright, so now we can get, that's 34 grand. Is not compatible with the medium 6 to install it. Medium needs to be removed. Would you accept? Yes, we'll accept that. So now we got the longer chassis, I do believe. But that's 34 grand. I want to do all this so I can see my money situation and go from there. So we cannot have the 6x4, 6x2, 234. I think I'm at the 6. I might got the 6x2. Well, I may have to change the chassis as we go on further. Still going to rock the E9 V6 500 tune to a 620 horsepower engine. Yeah, the next upgrade's up to 990. That's way too much. Where are we here? Did I get the sleeper? Okay, we do got the sleeper. So now we got to come to this one right here. We're going to add the roof cap, of course. On the side here, we definitely want these right here. So much to do here, so it's going to take me a while to remember everything I wanted to do. We're going to put chrome into there. Do I want chrome here or just standard? I think I want standard for that. Here, we're going chrome, and when you see the paint job, it'll be more obvious. I will double check to make sure I can't do the paint job now. Where is that? I can't remember. I think I wanted whites there. Why are you flashing? Paint D. Wait a minute, is that the side skirt I do need? It could be. I'm not too sure. I'll have to double check. Let's go with chrome there. No. It's not. It's yes, that's what I want. Right there. That's the bumper we need. What is this for? No, we don't want oversized load. I think we'll stick with the silver bulldog instead of the gold one, because if we're going chrome, that'll look more right. We'll go with chrome on that. I think we already got the chrome handles there. Here, we want chrome handles there as well. That should already be chrome. I think I want that as standard. This will be paint. This will be chrome. And definitely want chrome back there. So we're up to $52,000 already for upgrading our truck. And I think we already did this, did we not? I think these are the mud flaps I did choose. I could go exclusive, but I don't like that exclusive look. I kind of like the mud flaps that go straight across. Let's go with that one there. Do I want to change tires? I got a lot of choice on tires. I think I'll do tires at a different time. Alright, I think paint D shape. Let me just check something here and I'll be right back. Alright, I was just double checking on the paint job, and nope, can't do the paint job as of yet, but I'm fine with that. I think for the interior we're pretty much all set, I think. What does this do? No, I don't want to do any lights up there yet. We gotta have something hanging in the cab, right? I don't know. Just pick something random here. Unless something jumps out at me. I always scroll down here. I usually go for like the earth, but we gotta change it up. A chainsaw. There we go. That's what you want dangling in your window is a chainsaw. You know what? Let's go with the Rolling Stones. That should be interesting watching that move around up there for a while. As for interior, now we got some more things. No, I don't need lights there. All right, we'll put a Pepsi can up there. What does that do? So I can put a poster in the back? Doesn't quite fit. I thought it might change this, but it doesn't, so we'll just ignore that. And what does that allow us to do? Yeah, we'll put a pillow in the back. There we go. Kind of corny, I know, but you know what? You gotta do something. How about some pizza? We'll throw some pizza on the ground because, you know, when you're driving, you may just want a quick snack. What does this do? Air freshener, $20. That does not look good there. That doesn't look good there at all. Not at all. Is that the steering wheel? Yeah, we're pretty much happy with the steering wheel. And I think we are ready to go. Confirm order. And do I need a service? I'm going to leave the tires where they are, so the heck with it. And we are good to go out the door. Now let's take a quick look around the truck here. There we go. Now we got more of a sleeper cab. Got some chrome going on around there. Hopefully, like I said, when we hit level 21, it'll be more obvious about the paint job and all that. Let's go ahead because I'm pretty sure my lights are turned off again every time you go in for service. And I drive always with my lights on, daytime, nighttime, whatever. There we go. We are good to go. All right, let's step back into the cab. And head back across the street. And we'll call it a night. Now, if you remember at the end of the last episode, we fired Harry P. because, well, Harry P. has been not doing so well for us. So we got a new trucker in his truck. I'm pretty sure that cancels that load that Harry P. was on, but, you know, well, whatever. Earning $1 a mile doesn't quite cut it. Alright, so it is only 4:40, so excuse me a second when I turn my head to my keyboard. G underscore set underscore time and 2000 hours. 8 o'clock at night, perfect. Some money coming in there from our, should I say, low-end drivers. I didn't see how much we were. Harry P. brought in 5,000. Oops. I don't know how he did that, unless the driver that was driving for him took over for him. I don't know, but he's fired now. So. Wait, he is still fired, right? Paul F. couldn't find a job and had to return empty. $179. So that's what you get when you get new drivers that possibly can't get loads, I suppose. I was going to go back in here. Driver manager. We did fire Harry P., right? That he's gone? Yeah, Harry P. is gone, so I don't know how he brought in the money. Either way, I guess he completed the delivery, and we got back, we told him, you know, get lost. So we got to find the load here. Job market. We can go anywhere. Does not matter. So, freight market. And we are in La Cruces, New Mexico. Where do we want to go? We're looking for experience, really. That's what we're keen on. So there is kind of an important delivery with some fragile cargo. I'm looking for like multiple icons over here if we can. Alright, so not much. Alright, so we're going to stick to the first page. That is going to Tennessee. We're trying to stay over here so when the 1.41 update comes. And by the way, I'm recording this on July 5th. I think maybe by the time of this is, there's a slim chance that 1.41 might be out. So if you're not seeing it, it's why, because I'm recording on July 5th and right now it is not out. That's only going up the road. I almost said up the street, up the road. Sholo, that's not going too far. Boise, Idaho. That's a 2-day trip. All right, what day is it? Today is Friday. And they're expecting it Saturday, 8 o'clock. So it gives me 2 days to get it there. It should not be a problem. And I mean, that's the best job we got going out of here. So let's go ahead and set GPS to Walmart. Walmart to Best Buy. And okay, let's go ahead and reverse. So when I hit level 21, I may also upgrade the chassis a little bit as well. But we'll see how we get along here. Oh, it's nice to wake up and see a lot of things scrolling across the bottom. We're going to see that for a little while now because, like I said, all those drivers really have short runs. You know what I just noticed? Did I lose my GPS? When did that change? Alright, guess where we're going. How did I change my GPS? It's because I had to change the chassis? Oh, that's not gonna... What? That's not... That's not gonna work out for me at all, man. Alright, so this should do. I just had to come back in. And I was like, why did it change this? It changed the interior. It had me on standard, so I had to upgrade it to the premium exclusive. It's going to cost me another $13,800, but you know what? I need my GPS. It took me a second to find that setting. I was like, what the heck? Why would it do that? Yep, got to do my lights again. Yep. I don't really have any of those, but we'll leave them on just in case. Alright, and there's my GPS. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Jeez. So difficult. Also, it takes off your parking brake when you come back out. That's also interesting. Alright, now can we get going today? I hope so. So everything else is the same, I hope? Anything else change? I don't know. I have no clue. I should also mention, I'm not sure what's going on, but when I went to load the game, it says I have a missing mod. And when I went to see what the missing mod was, it was the Caterpillar engine pack from Johnny Cash, the same person that made the engine pack of the Mac V8 that we're rocking. So I'm not really sure what's going on there currently. I didn't look too hard into it. At first I was like, the Johnny Cash mod is not... I'm like, oh, wait, that's not the Mac V8 engine, is it? No, it's the Caterpillar one. So I didn't go check it out to see why, because I'm not rocking the Caterpillar engine in here. So I was like, okay, I can go without it for now. Maybe he's updating it, and maybe he's getting ready for patch 1.41. Maybe that's what some of the mods are doing. So maybe it's not compatible. It just says missing. It doesn't say it's not compatible. It just says missing, so I'm not too sure. How far are we going anyways? Just 5 miles, alright. So down the road we go here. And away we go. So now we've got to hit level 21. That did bring our cash down quite a bit. And that's okay, because the money we had, I was trying to figure out a way to squeeze out another garage and another driver. And we couldn't do that. And I said, well, I think it's more important that we kind of upgrade our truck and get it the way we want it to look. So pretty much I just got to change the side skirts when we hit level 21. And then I'll be able to slap the paint job. The paint job's going to cost like $1,000. That's how much I made it charge. Since I'm the designer of the paint job, I figure I can get it at a cheaper price. Feels like I'm sitting back further. Because now when I look up my driver's side door, it seems like I'm looking at the frame of the door. Let me reset my track IR. Does that make me move forward? There, that's a little bit better. Now that I'm getting kind of used to looking at the side mirrors on the truck, if you remember the first few deliveries we did, it was kind of weird. At least for me, it was kind of weird. Speaking of weird, it seems like it's kind of not so bright this morning in our cruises. And man, I'm doing 50 some odd miles an hour in a 35. I can take it kind of slow because I got 1,000 miles to go and 2 days to get there. Don't need no speeding tickets. So it is kind of weird that Harry P, even though we fired him, He must have finished that load and the other driver is going to take over. Yeah, I just don't... yeah, he was making like $1.07 a mile. Not well at all compared to all the other drivers. But he's gone now, and it wouldn't be a bit surprised that later on he'll pop back up in the recruitment agency. Probably when we get a high enough level, because he's kind of a high level driver, so we're not going to be able to see him for a bit. Well, there is Walmart, so let's pull in and get our... I didn't even look to see what the heck we were even hauling. And go in here, job market. And so we are taking TVs. Okay. TVs to Boise. All right, let's go ahead and take that job. Now, at some point, we might get into, like I said, buy our own trailer. And all that. And we may do that before I buy another garage and get more drivers and whatnot. Baby steps. Oh, what was as far over as I thought it was. Oh, that, yeah, that was a little... Can't really see the dual wheels as well as before now, can we? But we're in. Just got to get used to it is all. Let's lock and load. Wait, what is the weight of this? So 36,000. All right. Do I have enough room to get out of here? Oh, yeah, the trailer's got plenty of room. Triple axle. Get out of the gate carefully. Yep, we're out of the gate. And let's roll. We are ready to rock and roll at the Boise. Now, the only thing I didn't check to see... I think we still got the same size fuel tank, but I think we're okay even if we downgraded it a little bit. Being a new chassis that we have. Now, the next chassis doesn't unlock until level 22, but I'm just working... I just want to get the paint job slapped on here. Don't worry about the chassis and whatnot. I could just keep the chassis that we have, but, you know, something to think about. I think we're still fine for the heavy cargo stuff. I can right turn on red, but I don't have to because the light just turned green. So yeah, we got to get this load there tomorrow for sure. So if I can knock off 500 miles today, that'll be half the journey-ish. Hopefully we can do more than that, but I didn't really check to see what kind of a route we are taking. Just going to follow whatever the GPS brings us. That's where we're going. I have no desire to go any particular place, detour any particular place. And away we go once again. Yes, if I get it, I'd like to get it below 500 miles, say, which means we got to do about 600 miles. And I think on the SCS map, since the speed limits are a little bit slower, that should be okay. Back on the I-25. Seems like I've been living on the I-25 recently. Oh, so when I was editing the last video, I noticed our loan payment was still only $3,000. My guess is because the other loans have not kicked in yet. So maybe today we'll see what the payment is. But it should be $6,014. Should be, I would think. Now, I do have the opportunity, because we have paid off enough on the other loans, I can still take out another $100,000 loan if I wanted to, which would give us enough to buy another garage and another driver. But then that would keep us awfully tight on the money. So as of right now, I'm not going to borrow that cash. Speed limit is 75 apparently, so let's jump up to 75 and get a move on. I may not bother with another loan unless I can buy... Don't pull out, please. Thank you. Where did that car go? Did I scare the crap out of the car that was coming up? Kind of, but not really. Not the best driving there, but that's not what you want to do. What I just did there, tailgating as much as I just did. Especially when I got TVs in the back. I don't know what type of TVs they are, but they're TVs. That's all we know. So I kind of forgot, is it 2,000 or is it 3,000 XP to get to level 21? This trip should be long enough to almost put us, I think, to level 21. Probably just bring us up a little bit short. That would be my guess. Alright, now I kind of remember, I think boy, the traffic, yeah, traffic in I-25 the last couple episodes have been, are you letting me in? I think that car is letting me in, so. To me, I didn't have enough room back there to just pull on out, but I guess we're fine. Traffic is kind of nice to us today, although it's kind of busy here. Must be everyone's heading to work on a Friday morning. That's what they're doing. So I would show you off the truck a little bit from all the upgrades that we did, and then we can have to look at it later in the day when the sun's probably a little bit better. It was kind of gloomy this morning, so... But the chrome is not going to pop at all with a white paint scheme, so... that's all I want to say. So, I mean, for anyone that knows cars, by me saying that, you're probably thinking, okay, well, I kind of have an idea of what the color might be. So it does feel good every once in a while now. We're seeing that bottom screen, we're seeing that the blue text coming up, which tells me a driver has gone somewhere. Although Paul F, which is Squirrel, I'm a little disappointed in you, Squirrel. You can find no load where you were. That's the only issue about having truckers early on. Sometimes they just can't find a load, especially when they can't cover the miles. They could have been loads there, but it was too far for them to drive. Now, for you truckers that are out there, tell me this: when you first start, is there restrictions on how far of a trip you can take? Or is that this thing that SCS is putting in there as a skill? Which is fine by me. It's a fine, fine little thing to have. It's kind of like when we first started out, we could only go so far. It's not like your first day on the job was like, here's a truck, here's a standard delivery, but you got to travel 2,500 miles. It's like, yeah, we're going to let you, since you're a rookie driver, you're going to kind of be like we're going to give you like a day cab and just, do round trips. Which honestly, if I had a trucking company and a trucker came in, and he just got his license and he's only had maybe a few trips under his belt, I wouldn't be saying, yeah, you got to deliver this, even if it's just like cardboard, you got to deliver this cardboard 2,000 miles away. I'd probably be like, you know what, yeah, let's give you a job that's somewhere near around here and see how you do. And then once you get some experience on your belt, we'll let you free. But I am interested. I got to remind myself, hopefully the traffic's not too busy when I hear that loan payment coming in today, or a loan payment going out today. I need to see what that total is. 6,000 is going to be quite a bit amount of money for a while, because all those drivers we got, not only do we have 6, but we fired a driver and hired new ones. So we got 7 new drivers and 4 experienced ones. I guess we can say 4 experienced. That's including myself. Is that right? We got three small garages and 1 tiny garage. The tiny garage is ours. And Salt Lake City. We are going through Utah, I think, which we really haven't gone through that much, I don't believe. But, you know, in the first 10 episodes or so, we were only in Utah because I was driving for others. Right, knocking off the miles, which is always good. Being able to do 75 today, it looks like if we can keep that up, we'll have no problem getting in. Like I said, I'd like to get in 600 miles. That's more than halfway. Unless we get some surprises, it should be all right. Meaning detours or incidents, accidents, I guess I'll say, just to be sure. Even though I got those way down. By the way, I did, I went to gameplay options and I took the rain setting and I bumped it up a bit. But looks like today, I was wondering though when the day started, like, it's kind of gloomy. I wonder if it will rain today. And I wasn't going to talk about it, but then I got talking about upgrading the truck. But I did upgrade. I did put the slider a little bit more on the chance of rain, so... I mean, I think it gives you a better view when you drive and it's nice weather, but it should rain once in a while. Although this year in some areas it's probably more true here in the States. I know a lot of areas are having some drought issues. I know where I am up in the northeast of the States. Yeah, we needed some rain here, and the 4th of July weekend was pretty much, I don't want to say a washout. It was like a nice steady rain on and off all weekend. I mean, I feel sorry for all the people who had like outside parties and whatnot, kind of dampened the weekend, but we needed the rain, just like most people do, some more than others. After all that we did today so far, it's only 20 of 9 in the morning. Kind of a slow day, it seems like. I noticed that when I go to edit my ATS videos, it's funny how some videos can be like an hour or just over an hour long, and then other videos are like 40 minutes. And it's like it should be in a way the same, because the time of day, you know, we're driving from 6 to 5. It should be the same, but yeah, it's not. So yeah, I'm not really sure how it all goes. I thought the map was all... Is it 15? For every mile you drive, you're actually driving 15. I forgot what the ratio was. I try to remember when the ATS first came out. I think it was like 1 to 10, and that, which was fine because we only had California and Nevada to drive around, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But as more... Oh, speed limit 65. Alright, I need to slow on down there. I was like, why am I passing everyone? That should be your first clue there, Peanut. You're passing everyone. Speed limit's not as fast as you thought it was. But yeah, at the beginning, I think the ratio was 1 mile for every mile you drove. It was 10 miles in real on the map. So, being California and Nevada only, that was fine. But then after they added a couple more states, driving from one part, say the southeast corner of Arizona to the northwest part of California, it took a long time to get there. So now I think they changed the ratio. It's either 1 to 15 or 1 to 20. So every mile you drive now, it's 15 or 20 miles. I forgot what it is. I remember that's going back ages ago. I think it was in the first year that the game came out. And that was a big map overhaul. Oh, our exit's coming up. And there is a car in that off-ramp. So money-wise, other than on the truck, the only thing we need to change, I believe, is the skirts. I don't know how much that'll be. It can't be more than a couple grand. And then the paint job. So let's just say... Why did you stop? Why? Was that a cop that's actually behind me? Wrong key. There we go. Was there a cop around me? Yep, there's a cop car right there, and there's another one behind me as well. And then, so you got off the interstate. You just went through a red light and went back on the interstate, but you came to a full stop when the light was green. You gotta love AI traffic in every game. Sometimes you think, oh, this traffic is pretty darn good. Now, and I'll admit, the traffic in ATS for AI traffic is, I would consider good. Yes, it could use improvement. Like, why did that car stop? I don't know, but they did. Whatever. It is what it is. I just lost $800 because I rammed into a car. And of course, there was cop cars all around to see it. I mean, it's still considered obviously still my fault because I'm the one that's behind. But I'm assuming that we were all just going through the light, and for some reason they just came to a complete stop. So I wonder if I had a dash cam, went to court on that one. It's like, see, off of the judge, the light was green, and they were going, then they just came to a complete stop. I don't know. It's annoying when people do that crap. Anywho, let's get this Mack truck rolling again. Speed limit back up to 70. All right, we'll get up to 70. So yeah, now I just gotta see how our drivers do. Are they going to bring in at least $6,000 a day now to just keep the loan payment at bay? I think we can do that. I mean, our other drivers that we got going, they can bring in, more than half of that in a day. So if one of those 3 drivers bring in a good load, that's, probably half the loan payment. And as long as I can stop hitting people at green lights, of all things, and have to pay $800 accident fines, we should be okay. I was still a little baffled though when we upgraded the truck, and then I got in the truck. I'm like, wait, where's my GPS? By changing the chassis, I didn't realize it changed the interior of the truck. Upgrading a truck after I buy is something I hardly ever did, because usually you wait until you got enough cash to get the truck completely the way you want it. Unless it's your first truck on the profile, then yeah, what you do is you buy your first truck, and then when you have enough cash, you spend all the money to get the truck of your dreams, I guess, and then just give your truck you were driving to another driver. Don't usually stop and just keep upgrading it here and there. So I think it's the first time I really did a lot of upgrades on a purchased truck. Usually I would just like swap it or buy a new one. But I was wondering, like, wait a minute, so if I got a better chassis, I can't get one with the GPS in it? I gotta have a truck with a GPS in it. Especially in areas I don't know extremely well. I don't even know what road we're even on now. It's definitely not an interstate. It's like a state highway. But it's a pretty darn good state highway for us doing 70. And I just remembered I didn't... Yeah, my KISS logo. I just realized it's even up there. I haven't been paying attention to it. I'm used to having something up in the window, so... But actually, it's been a while since something's been up there because we haven't had one that had all this series. would like to see where you can have more breakdowns on your truck. I know some of you out there are probably going, what? No, 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 no. I'm just saying things like, you know, at least it'll give you a warning. This is not a complete breakdown. Because, I mean, a complete breakdown would just, like, if I was driving along here and all of a sudden, say, like, a U-joint just snapped or something, that would just ruin your delivery and all that. But say, like you said, you know, you need to stop at a service station sometime soon because your battery is going dead or whatever, something like that. And not having to stop when your tire wears at 20% because of reasons I still don't know. Like if we were to check our truck right now, it would probably say stop for service because I'm over 20%, but it's 22% tires. It just seems like this day is kind of dragging on here in ATS. It's still not even 11 o'clock in the morning. It seems like it's a little cloudier up in the northern parts here, so maybe we'll come across some rain. What would be interesting, and I'd be really difficult to do, I think, is somehow if they could use actual weather patterns. So say like wherever, I don't even know where we are right now, but say like it's raining right there, right where we are in real life, it could be raining like in game, kind of synchronize the weather patterns. I think that would be a little bit too much to ask for. And that would kind of suck though, because that would just really suck, what I want to say, because if you're, say it's a rainy day and you just want to, you know, you're going to stay inside and play games all day, then you got to sit in the truck and it's raining all day where you're driving as well. So maybe that's not a good idea. No one's stopping at the green light this time. Ned's Beer and Grill. Beer, Bar and Grill. There's our loan payment, and it's $6,012. That just seems... Okay, so before it was $3,006? Or was it 7? I thought it was 3,007. Alright. I mean, it is what it is. Downtown Farmington. I don't really want to go to downtown here, but GPS is saying you are. I think the trailer went over the curb and my cab went over the curb on both sides. So we're cruising. We've been through here before, apparently. Well, only 700 miles to go. Why do I say only 700 miles? It's like, yeah, it's just right around the corner. What I'm trying to say is we usually can do about 700 miles. On a good day, we can do 700 miles in a day. So half the day is over. We still got 700 miles, so I can chew into that. So definitely should have no problem getting this load there tomorrow to Boise. Mexico Desert Fest. For those of you in that area, or anyone that actually knows, is that an actual thing? If you wonder what I'm talking about, the billboard up here in the upper right-hand corner. New Mexico Desert Fest. And that is a mod I am running. That's a realistic billboards mod, I believe. That may not be in the link description below, but that is on the workshop. Someone takes the time and updates that mod every couple weeks, putting up, I mean, all they do is reskin the billboards. I like when you go across and you see up-to-date billboards. It's kind of interesting. I mean, we go back, it's hard to believe, but I remember when the Super Bowl was going on, the billboards had the Super Bowl up there, then the Daytona 500 stuff. Well, I'm jumping the curbs today, aren't I? I just know this trailer's kind of long, so I'm giving it more room than I need to, and I'm just misjudging my front wheel on the truck. Maybe it's the new chassis. Maybe the new chassis is a little bit longer, and that's what screwed me up. Sorry, ma'am, I almost called you dude, but then I looked over and I realized it's a lady driver. Ma'am, you're just, I don't know, your driving is just a little bit too slow for me. Watch, they're probably at the green light. They'll probably take off on me. Is that a Mack truck as well? It is. I was trying to check out what she had on her rooftop there. What her design was. Of course, she's got 2 forklifts on there. I think that's a 9 or 10,000 pound load. Remember how I said she was driving too slow for me, and now she's like, yeah, I'll show you what slow is. Of course, now I'm going over the speed limit, so I will catch her. I kind of want to see what she's got up on the roof, but I can't quite see. And we are making a right-hand turn up here. So I should probably signal to the people behind me that I'm taking a right-hand turn. They may appreciate that. Making sure no one's turning here. I have no idea where we are. Honestly, I have no idea what state we're in right now. I'm in the state of confusion, apparently. Is that the mountain from the, I know it's not, but the Close Encounters of the Third Kind? I forgot the name of that location. That's actually in Wyoming, so I think this is Welcome to Colorado, that sign. It may have. Didn't realize I was cutting through Colorado. Keep changing that speed limit, 65, 55, 65. And it's a road we have not taken before, because I can see the GPS has changed the road to yellow for us. A casino in Colorado. Are we in Blackhawk? I wouldn't think so. Blackhawk is like almost central. It's a little bit west of Denver. That was a cop car, but luckily I was only doing 60 to 55, so I was getting kind of close. When I stop at the way station, of course we are, because we have not been through here before. That's the way it seems to be. If you have not been through there before, then you gotta stop at the way station. Looks like to get to the way station, I better turn here. Weird way to get to the way station. It's kind of a different approach. Way station. Yep. Well, the sign says so. limit's 15, but yeah, who's going to do 15 through here? $65? $71. I don't think I'll ever get that right. Of course, we do have new truck configuration, new chassis, so I'm not saying that's throwing me off. I would have been wrong anyways. Doesn't matter. Round and round we go. Clear. Ooh, I almost turned that too tight for that trailer. Almost got that guardrail. Ooh, a green light. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, we're around. Let me find a good gear here. Monticello. That pizza back there is starting to look pretty darn good. I'll have a drink of that Pepsi though. Alright, back on the road. Oh, I think that Pepsi's been sitting there way too long. It's a little bit warm and flat. I can imagine if it's been riding back there in this truck, it would be flat from all the bouncing around. We've been through here before because the road's GPS is all yellow. All right. I am liking this Mack V8 E9 engine that we got going in here. It sounds so much better than the other engine we had. I'm not talking horsepower wise, I'm just saying this by the way it sounds. Alright, so 65 is the speed limit. Doesn't look like it's a road that you would want to do 65 on, but we'll try to do 65. Looks like we're going to do 67 as we're hitting the cruise control, so we're good for a while. No cars in front of us, which is always a good thing on these kind of roads. This is usually where you get about 3 trucks in front of you and you can't do a darn thing. We're doing like 40 and a 65. Although I do see traffic. Well, there was traffic ahead of us. Is that out of renter range or did it just vanish? Looks like it up and disappeared like a fart in the wind. It just went whoosh and it was gone. Either way, it's good. It is getting to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Ah, it's raining. I gotta remember what button is for the windshield wipers. This one? No, that's my horn. That's my high beams. There we go. I forgot what button it was. Now watch. Now because I barely moved the slider. Now we're in Utah. Hello, Utah. But now it's probably going to rain like 20 episodes in a row. But hey, I think this is the first time we've driven in the rain since like episode, I don't know, 8, 9, whatever. Do I need faster wipers? Yeah, we'll go right there. Seems good. Oh, 30 miles an hour. Boy, 30 just seems like you're crawling. So this would be a good opportunity because it is 2:30 in the afternoon. That's the time that Cindy gets out her tablet. And we are coming up to a red light where I got to turn. So, nope, stop. Don't get it. Oh, I was wondering if I was going to take it. All right, so we got 2.5 hours left on our clock. That's not going to be far enough. This might be about right. That's only 1 hour and 43. All right, but we'll keep that in mind. That's 3.5 hours. So, looks like we're stopping there. 1 hour short of our drive time, but, you know, it is what it is. That's only 76 miles ahead. So that's 76 miles. Okay, wait. Let's, no, I don't want two. I don't want... No, I got 3 of them there. Stop it. Can I... Oh, the frustration. Why can't I... There we go. That's 73 miles. And this would be... How many miles is this? 154. So it's like another 80 miles out. Alright, so we'll see how we get along here, but I will mark this one. Should be obvious to me because we're kind of turning right there anyways. We'll see how it goes and how many miles we got left in the journey. The good thing is it's under 600 miles to go to the journey, so we should be able... Well, if you're going to stop there, then I'm going to go. So we'll see what the, how many miles we got. I mean, 73 miles minus... So it's going to be like 500 miles to go if we stop there at that rest area. We'll see how we're doing on time. So when we get there, if I got more than 1.5 hours, so it's got to be 3:30, then I can probably get to the other town. But also, I'm not going to, you know, there's no need to push it really. It's kind of nice that it's raining for a change. And Cindy, if it's raining where we are, the good thing is we got a bigger sleeper back there now. We can actually stand up back there. Actually, I wouldn't be able to stand up completely. So I think before the cab was a 48, which means that's 48 inches high. And this cab here is a 70 inch, so it means it's 70 inches tall back there. Kind of a nice day to take it easy on the road, I think. Just cruise. It's nice steady rain. No sense of trying to, you know, get right on the trucker in front of me, right on his butt, because it ain't gonna matter. Of course, I say that, and then hole in the rock. I think that's an actual thing, that sign. may actually pass you now, dude. Ma'am, whoever may be driving that truck. Just gotta be careful on the curves because, yep, my tires don't seem to be that good in the rain. Apparently. I know there's ratings on the tires, but it's been so long, I kind of forgot all about that. Until just, like, right now. Oh, it's only 35 through here. Why is everyone stopping? I don't see it. It wasn't a stoplight there, it's up here. I don't know. It made me nervous, though. And the one thing we see everyone stopping like that, well, you're wondering if there's a car coming out of an intersection that shouldn't be coming out. Yeah, so it looks like that rest area that we marked on the map is where we're going to be staying. Because by the time I get there, it'll probably be 4 o'clock. Because we did the math, when we get to that rest area where we're staying, it should be like just a little over 500 miles to go. So I still got 35 miles to go, and it's 3:30. So, yep. That's where we're staying. But we should be fine tomorrow. Like I said, they're not expecting it until 8 o'clock at night, I hope. That's what it was. Yeah, 8:30 p.m. is when they're expecting it, and our day ends at 5. We should have no problem getting it there. These TVs. So when we put the paint job on the truck, I'll probably do some tire stuff. Change out the tires. I got the tire pack on here. Been a while since I had a look at the tire pack, I'll tell you that much. Wait, crash vehicle? Another $900? What? Did I take that corner a little bit too sharp and my trailer went the other lane and tapped someone? Boy, this is being a bad day. A bad day by me, for sure. So I've cost myself $1,700 in crash fines today. Is the cargo doing okay? Yeah, the cargo's fine. The trailer is technically fine. It's only got 1% wear on it, which is going to be all tires. I'm guessing going around that bend, because it's a sharp bend, I just took it a little too tight, and my trailer went the other lane. Yada, yada, yada. And maybe it's a good thing that it's quitting time, because our rest area is coming up. Yeah, we're coming up on the I-70, so we'll be taking I-70 first thing tomorrow morning. Going straight ahead. There is a diesel pump there, so we'll top off. I think our fuel tank is about the same size because it looks like I use about the same amount of fuel. All right, make sure I swing it nice and wide here. Fine. Yeah, not really a good day at driving. 2 accidents. I mean, one at the green light. I'm going to kind of put the blame on the guy in front of us for stopping, going through a green light, just stopping. And the last one, yeah, that's my fault for, so 101 gallons we used today. Kind of my fault because sharp bend and I'm in the, the middle lane. And I should have known better that my trailer's probably going to clip into the other lane. Oh well, you get days like that. Luckily it wasn't none of those hard hitting accidents. Okay, so I keep... Oh, no. Ding, ding. You gonna ding again? Or am I out of the zone? Alright, so apparently we're out of zone. So let me go back. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I don't park the same way as the other truckers did. So we'll pull up and park next to this guy. Probably not quite squared up. That's not too bad. Yep, we can do it here. Park and brake, turn off the engine, and nope, we're not going to rest. We got a couple more hours. But the rain did stop, so we can go for a walk, Cindy. What do you think about that? But we got tons of headspace now up in the cab. Let's have a quick look around the truck. Can't really see much, but now we got some chrome in the front rather than this like plastic or whatever it was. Got chrome on the handles. And of course we got the nice tall sleeper now. It's looking good. Did I not get the dual exhaust? Why didn't I get the dual exhaust? I need the dual exhaust coming up. I missed that somehow. Definitely missed it. But we got the chrome and the cab pretty much all chromed out. There's a few more things I need to add when we go do the paint job when we hit level 21. But where the heck are we here? I have no idea where we are. I know we're in Utah, but... oh, we're just north of Moab. Alright. And we got like 511 miles to go. Should take us almost all day to get up there. Probably when we get up to Boise, we won't be doing a turn and burn. We'll probably just be calling it a day because it looks like we're going to get there probably like at 3:30-ish in the afternoon. But we'll have to see how that trip goes along. Meanwhile, back in the garage. So now we're making almost, it says we're making $73,000 a week now. A little while ago, we were down right around 50,000, so that's kind of weird. Driver manager, let's see how our new drivers are doing. Paul M is our new driver. He's the one that took over for Harry P, and he's already in bed. They're all in bed, basically. That's fine. But we'll see how they're all doing. I mean, the new drivers, look at that. They're all making like $2, $1.50-ish. And Harry P was a lot better driver, and he was making $1.06. Whatever. Not too sure. So our money went down quite a bit today, but you know what? That's not too bad. But this is what we got. Well, can't really work on it, can we? I mean, it is what it is. I just can't. I can't take like $100,000 that we have and like pay off one of the loans a little bit and cut down the payments. You're not going to save yourself interest too much. Maybe that's why the payment's down a little bit, because I'm only paying 2% interest on the money we got borrowed. So this used to be, when it was like $500,000, it was probably $3,007 a day. But since now the payments on these are, money left to pay on them is getting lower and lower, maybe that's why the payment is a little bit less and less. I'm saving myself now $1. But I could definitely borrow another $120,000 if I wanted to, but we're not going to. Not going to, definitely not now. But now our Mack truck is starting to look more and more like a Mack truck, I guess. Not like it wasn't before, but now it's getting a little bit more beefier, isn't it? But anyways, yeah, we got to get up to Boise, Idaho tomorrow with these TVs, or else I'm in trouble, I guess. With the 2 accidents like I was today, I'm already enough trouble. I need to sleep the night away. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.